What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason and welcome to my channel. Now, about 6 months ago I ordered a part and I'm really excited because it just showed up, and here it is right here. Horrible toss-up, but that doesn't matter. So here's what we've got. We have the all-new Madrone Jab rear derailleur. Now, I was really excited whenever I ordered this because this was supposed to be an American-made derailleur that had ball bearing pivots in it. Now, some things have changed, and of course, because this is new to Madrone, they did make some changes. And if you don't know anything about Madrone, Madrone actually makes replacement parts for mostly SRAM derailleurs, the axis derailleurs as well as the mechanical, because SRAM has some excellent stuff, but SRAM is one, it's easier to service than Shimano because SRAM has some pins and such that you can actually undo easier than Shimano, because trust me, I've worked on a lot of things and I know why they're doing SRAM, just because it makes a little bit more sense. SRAM is an excellent product, it shifts amazing, but it is easier to make parts to service the derailleur. And it makes sense, I mean, because I had a customer that brought in one of the SRAM axis road derailleurs, and he couldn't get it to shift very good, and I worked on it many times. I'd get it to shift very well, but then after a few rides it would go back to misshifting, and we ended up diagnosing the issue in a previous video. If you haven't seen that, you can check out that video. What happened was one of the pins had worn out, so there was play in the derailleur in certain gears. Funny thing is, whenever the derailleur would go into a different or certain gears, there would be no play. So I did miss that a couple of times. Let's talk a little bit more about this Madrone. Like I was saying earlier, this Madrone, whenever I first ordered it, I was excited because it was supposed to be American made, and it was supposed to have ball bearing pivots on there in the derailleur itself, and I thought that was kind of cool. I was also a little concerned about it because since the derailleur doesn't move a lot, I figured ball bearings would be a bit of an issue. They did change that, or they never went with ball bearings, I don't know. They went with a replaceable bushing, which is really nice. You know, I've been talking about this. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up right here, because this is supposed to be an unboxing. So let's go ahead and get my trusty Buck knife. If Buck is out there, you can always sponsor me. I love your American-made knives. Again, that's the reason why I really was super excited about this Madrone, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. Always cut away from you. Okay. All right. Drum roll, please. Okay, so we have a shirt. I don't remember ordering a shirt. What size is it? Oh, cool, extra large. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. So put that aside. Make sure we don't have anything there. We don't. Okay. Ah, still has packaging. Okay. I see purple. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, but I paid extra for the anodized purple. Okay, there we are right there. So, like I said, this Madrone, it has replaceable bushings here, and actually they use a bolt and a nut, so there's some nice nylon locking nuts right there. The way they got this derailleur to work with, well, actually they got this derailleur to work with many different shifting things. That was one of the big things about this derailleur, was it was supposed to be compatible with a number of shifting systems. And whenever I first heard about this, I was thinking, wow, cool, I can get them to make it work with my 8-speed shifting system. Of course, whenever I was talking with them, that was a big no. So they didn't go back that far as shifting. So this is actually, I had them set this up with a 12-speed SRAM shifting system, because I do think that, now I love Shimano, I do love Shimano, but SRAM's 12-speed, in my opinion, is doing better than Shimano, because whenever you're shifting the Shimano, there's just certain gears that, as you're going up to an easier gear, it starts to bind up, because the clutch, as the derailleur is moving, the clutch is binding up, causing the shifting to get a little stickier. SRAM does seem to do a little better job with their 12-speed system. This has a rebuildable clutch on here. It's got sealed bearings, everything. There's a lot of CNC machining on this. Now, when they started actual production of these, they were actually using a Chinese company to CNC machine all these parts, which I'm not as enthusiastic about, because I really like American-made stuff. But he felt that this company could do as good or a better job than a lot of these American companies. And so far it's looking good. I mean, I believe that to keep the cost down, which this is not a cheap derailleur. This one is like $340 with the purple anodized, which is quite a bit of money. But what I love about this is it's rebuildable, and that's a really cool thing. Now, would I have been better off going with a SRAM and then just get the Madrone rebuild kit for? I don't know, but this is what's cool about this is this one, if I wanted to, I can get a replacement piece here, this little biscuit thing, whatever they want to call it, and I can actually convert it to Shimano if I wanted to, which is really cool. And you would not be able to do that if you had a SRAM derailleur. And also, this is looking really unique. You know, I haven't even played with the throw on here. Okay, that's feeling really good. Looks like we're having a little bit of clearance issue right there, but it's just tapping. It's feeling pretty good. All right, so that is feeling really good. I'm really excited about this. It's got some pretty cool features. The fact that it's rebuildable, you can change it to different shifters. Clutch is feeling pretty good. Oh, I see something kind of cool. There's two holes that line up here, so you can end up sliding like an Allen key. Let me get one. So let's say you're working on this. You can actually line these two holes up and put a tool inside of there, and then that would allow you to get the wheel out a little bit easier, I'm assuming. Maybe it's something with the manufacturing, I don't know, but that could be a useful tool for us mechanics. So the big question is, what am I going to do with this thing? I don't have a bike new enough with the 12-speed, so I was thinking that maybe I should do kind of like a retro mod. Get one of my old, ratty old school bikes and convert it to a 12-speed. The more I think about it, the more it seems like that's a bad idea, and the more I think about how bad of an idea it is, the more I want to do it. So what do you guys think? Should I put this on one of my old Gary Fishers or one of my old Treks? You'll let me know. Of course, I could. I don't know if you can actually see. I've got a pretty cool bike. Can you actually see that in the background there? I just picked that up yesterday, and that's going to be a pretty cool future video. If y'all can't see it, y'all will have to tune in and see, check that out, because it's actually a really cool bike. So what do y'all think about the new Jab Derailleur? We're going to put this on something, and we're going to give it a spin. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the new Madrone Jab Derailleur. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to tell your friends. Give us that big thumbs up. Check out some of the other videos on the corner of the screen. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.